So welcome back guys, this is another module of this tutorial. In this section we'll be talking about table. So a table represents information in a grid format. Example of a table includes financial reports, TV schedule, a sports results. Grid allows us to understand complex data by representing information on two axes. Each block in a grid is referenced to as a table cell. In HTML, a table is written out row by row. In this module, you will learn how to use the 4 key elements for creating table, represent complex data using table, add captions to table. So the next slide, basic table structures. We have the table tag. So to create a table structure, we use this table HTML tag, and inside we have this tr and the td. So the table element is used to create a table. The contents of the table are written out row by row. So you indicate the start of each row using the opening tr tag. The tr stands for table row. It is followed by one or more td elements, one for each cell in that row. At the end of the row, you will use a closing tr tag. The next element we have is the td. So each cells of a table is represented using the td elements. The td stands for table data. At the end of the cell, you will see a closing td tag. So let's just create a basic table structure. So to do that, we just come here and come right here. We type in table, then you hit enter. So they said every table has a table row, so we just put in the table row. This is for the table row. So we want to create a table now. Let's come to our result so that we see what we have. So we'll come here now, we type in 15. So that's for row 1. No, that's for the row. A table row has a row. A table has a row. That's tr tag. So if we come back here, they said the content of the table are written out row by row. So we want to write the first row now. So the tr tag is used for writing it. So it's followed by the td element. That's for the table data. So the table data now, then we have 15. So by the time we come right here, we save, you can see we have 15. So we want to write another one. We have another td again. Let's say we want to have 30. We save, you can see 30, and that's for the first row. Td again, we type in 40, we save, so you can see we have 40. So we want to create another row now, another row that will be underneath it. So we say tr again, we hit enter, td, so 50, we save, you can see the result. td again, say 90, we save, we come here again, td again, we say 20, we save. So that's for that. We want to create another row again, table row. So then we say td, table data, so we say 30, we save, we say td again, we say 15, we save, you can see. So we say td again, we say 18, then we save. So this is how you create a table. So you have the table tag, so house everything. This is for row 1, this is for row 2, this is for row 3, and these are the data in them. So that's how to create a table. We use the table tag, the table row, and the table data. So let's move to the next one. So table heading now. To create a table heading, we use the th tag. The th element is just like the td element, but its purpose is to represent the heading for either a column or row. The th stands for table heading. Even if a cell has no content, you should still use the td or th element to represent the presence of an empty cell. Otherwise, the table will not render correctly. Using the th element for heading helps people who use the screen reader improve the ability for search engine to index your page and also enable you to control the appearance of table better when you start using CSS. So to create a table heading now, elite. So let's come here. We want to like put an heading here, maybe let's say Saturday or Sunday, or just write an heading here, let's say score in chemistry, score in biology, score in physics. So like an heading to about this thing we want to do that. So let's just save, Ctrl S to save. So we have blank something now. So we want to create a table heading. So to do that, just come right over here. So you type in table, this is table right over here, you hit enter as usual. So table row, want to create our first row, you hit enter again. Then table heading, you hit enter. So they said here in this section that it can be left empty even if there is no, you can see here the TD or TH element to represent the presence of an empty cell, otherwise the table will not render correctly. So I want to create an empty cell here first, followed by the next one. We have Saturday. We save, you can see Saturday showing. Another TH element, Sunday. So we save. So that's for the first row. The other row now, we want to create them again. So the table heading for that one, so ticket sold. So we save. So you can see now that it is coming out properly. So this one we don't want anything to appear up here, that's why we left it empty. So we come right here, so table data. You can also use the TH elements, just that when you use the TH elements, the value will be bold, unlike the TD element that is not bold. Let me just do that here. We use TH here now, and we put in 40 and we save. You can see it's bold, but we don't want it to be bold, so we change it to TD, Ctrl S. So that's 40. So we want to create another role again, so TR, we hit enter again, table heading. So we write in total sales here. So by the time we come here, table data, $200, we save. You can see TD again, this time around $500, we save. So this is how to create table heading. So this is an heading, also an heading here also. So that's how you create table heading. So now we want to move to the next one, so spamming column and spamming row. So that's what we want to do in this section. So to do that, it's very easy. Also we want to know how we can spam our row and column. So that's just like an old method of doing things, but we still need to cover it. So to do that, let's just go to our next slide and read what we have here. Spamming column. Sometimes you might need the entries in the table to stretch across more than one column. The column span attributes can be used on the TH and the TD elements and indicate how many columns the cell should run across. So we'll come here again. Since we are still working with table, we have tables, then we have in the TR tag, don't forget that. So we want TH, come right over here, table heading, we have 9 AM. So we save. Come here again, TH, we have 10 AM, we save. We come again, TH, we have 11 AM, we save. We come here again, we have TH, we have 12 AM, we save. So That's for the heading now. So we want to start putting values underneath them. So we come right over here, we type in the tr tag again, type in the tr tag. So th now, let's say Monday, Ctrl S, so you can see, but we don't want this Monday to go under 9, so we just come right over here, we put a blank space here, so there will be space now. So you can see this Monday is here right now. So we start putting the timetable now. So table data, so here we have geography, we save. After that, td, we have math. After that, td again, we have art. By the time we save, you can see what we have, but this is for this, this is for this, this is for this. There's no one for 12, so we'll still come back to that. That's where we want to include the column span. We want one subject to occupy 2 columns. So we go to the next one again, t heading, we have Tuesday. So then table data, we have gym. You want to go to the gym. Then the next one, td, we have home economics. So we save. So this is what we have now. So we want this to occupy 2 columns so that math can come under 11, art can come under 12. So to do that now, we come to here, write col_span, that's column span, then we type in 2. By the time we save now, we can see now that it is under 9 and 10. So I want this to come under 10 and 11, while home economics should go under 12. So what we do now is to go to G, type in col_span, then we put 3. By the time we save, we can see what we have now. So this gymnasium, by the time I just like gymnasium, increase it will still continue. Sports. So you can see that it occupied the O3, but for it to be more visible, we can just decide to remove it. Create, save. So you can see it is still like from here to here, to this section. That's what it is occupying. So the next one now, we have the next one. The next one is spamming columns. So to spam columns, we've done that. The next one now is spamming rows. To spam a row now, you may also need entries in tables to stretch down across more than one row. The row spam attribute is used on the th and td element to indicate how many rows a cell should spam down the table. So we just come here again, we want to use the spamming of rows. So let's just save, Ctrl S. So by the time we come right over here, so we type in table, this is table, so then table row, so it is row by row, we create our listing. So table heading, we have ABC, and we have TH again, we have BBC, then we have TH again, we have CNN. So by the time we save, this is what we have. So we want to go to the next row now, the second row, table row. So for that, we have TH, so the first one will be blank, and we have TH again, we have 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. so we save. So this is a table heading which is not meant to be, so we change it to table data, and that's why it is not coming underneath it. So table heading, so you can see what we have right now, but it's still not showing the way we want it. So we want this one also to move across. We want it to move across. So then there should be a space up here, not here. We are not meant to have the space here. Control S, so it comes back. So is this place we want to give the space. So we'll come here, TH, by the time we save. So we have the right something now. So we have 6 a.m. So what is in 6 a.m.? So let's make this one table heading back. Table heading, come right here, table heading. So by the time we go down now, table data. So we have movies, like a time we can come and watch movie. Then the next one, table data. Let's save. Table data. We have comedy. Then we come right here again, table data. We have news. So we save. So you can see now everything is sitting underneath it. So also we go to the next one, TR, then we hit enter. So TH, so we have 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. so we save. So you can see it came out properly. So we have TD, so that one is blank. We have another TD, that's for sports. So let's save. You can see that it went to the other line. TD, we have current affairs. So by the time we save now, we can see current affairs. So we want these movies now to be at the middle right over here. What we just have to do is to write row span, then we put 2. By the time we save, you see now that it's at this middle. So it is occupying this place and this place, while this one I have to move for it. So that's that on that. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. We've learned how to use table, learned how to use the TD tag, the TH tag, that's the table heading, the TD, the table data, TR, the table row, learned how to spam through rows, and learn how to spam through columns. So if you enjoyed this video, please give me a like on this video so that the YouTube algorithm will recommend it to a lot of persons that need to know how to create a website. Also, like, share,